Welcome back to the Detroit Titans Media Day here at Callahan Hall. I'm Dan York, along with Autumn Rademacher, the head coach of the women's basketball team here at Detroit, and an outstanding season last year for you and your program.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun toward the end. The beginning was not so fun, but we just like to look at that as a learning experience and really taking things from those losses, which helped us late down the stretch. Just getting on that roll in the Horizon League. And so we're hoping to build off what we did in January, February, and March and bringing that into the preseason this year.
Well, you had a fairly brutal preseason schedule last year, and that really did prepare your young ladies for the regular season.
I would agree, because I'm at this point, and I'm watching some games from last year, and certainly relying on a freshman is hard to do. Getting used to having that kind of presence in the middle for our team. There was just a lot of adjustments early. So going back, we played a lot of competitive teams, and this year our schedule, I think, is a little bit more balanced and lends us to having more of a 500 / maybe even overachieving going into the conference, so that maybe confidence isn't a factor at that point, because there could have been maybe a couple games that they weren't feeling so good about themselves and could have potentially been a factor.
But you still play some pretty tough teams during your non-conference schedule.
Yes, we did. I mean, that's the way it is, and it really did prepare us for the conference season.
But you have some tough teams again this year, too.
That is right. We have, I would say, probably a real balance, 33% across the board as far as teams that is going to get you on SportsCenter if you win, and then the ones that are head-to-head, very competitive, and then the ones kind of at the lower end that typically on paper you should win if you give and provide the effort that we know that we have. So I'm just hoping that we can go ahead and maybe knock off a few of those teams at the top and then take care of business when we need to.
Okay, and you do travel to Michigan again this year, where you came up with a very big win a couple of years ago.
We did, so I'll be sure that our girls watch that game. I know they have a new coach and they have new players, so hopefully we will be more ready than they are at that time. So we'll take it.
You graduated some talent, but you come back with quite a bit of talent headed into this season and some very big returning players.
You know what we do? We have great players in Yar Shayak and Sharita Brown, as well as Megan Hatter, and those three rotated in the post, which we this year have now experimented with Megan playing some wing spot because she is such a prolific player on our team. Let's see if we can't find her a spot on the wing, and she's really been working on that so that we could play those three kids together.
You told me preseason last year, before I even saw any of the girls, that Sharita Brown was the real deal, and she would be a presence to be reckoned with, and she is an awesome player.
I know. Like I said, she's sweet as can be, very humble, and just wants to win. I mean, her only frustrations that come in are when people aren't helping her on the boards. So when you have a player like that just doesn't even understand how good she really is, and that she gets more satisfaction out of making a great pass than scoring herself. I mean, I just feel very lucky to have her on our team.
You joked during your part of the media day here that you voted for your team for first place, and you think that every coach should vote for their team to be, or should think their team is going to win the championship in the Horizon League. This team and this program has taken some mighty steps in the last couple of years, and getting into the tournament last year and getting all the way to the championship game last year shows you that this program has really turned its corner and really started to establish itself in the Horizon League.
You know, I just feel like I can't go out and tell my team that, you're doing a really good job, we can do this, but I voted you 8. So I just can't do it. So whatever the circumstances are, that's just the way I need them to know that I am in their corner. So as far as the jumps that we have been able to make, it's been the student athletes buying into our system and really seeing the Green Bay of our league and all the attention that they are able to receive even on a national scale, and then of course our men winning. So let's be honest, we all would like to have those accolades and win and be successful. So I guess we have steered them in a direction where winning really virtually is everything, and that's what we're striving to do.
Talk a little bit about the preseason and what's gone on over this summer leading into this season.
Well, we have had a few injury situations where we're a couple of kids that we really would have counted on this past year. We're not really sure what their status is at this point, but I will tell you that our freshman class has come roaring in. We have a couple of kids. Rosanna Reynolds has been the first freshman that comes to mind. I mean, she just is solid. She would have made all those 31 sprints from the garbage in the locker room, no question. I don't think she's missed a sprint yet, and she's just so ready, so poised, and she's a winner. We also have a couple of other guards in that lineup too, as far as freshmen go. But I think that we may have small numbers, but I think it's helping us.
All right. Well, good luck this season. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Dan.
All right, Coach Autumn Rademacher, the head coach of the women's basketball team here at Detroit. Mark Engel will be here in just one moment with Ray McCallum as we continue Media Day here on the Horizon League Network.